Welcome guys. Today we'll be studying measures of variation. My name is Father Riayola, and today's topic we'll be learning range, mean, deviation and standard deviation. Just in case you want to contact me, this is my personal telephone number 0823 7260244. If you want to send me an email, you can send me an email at ffatherray@gmail.com, or you can leave a comment below on your screen, and don't forget to subscribe. Now, range. Please kindly don't mind my handwriting, it's just one of those things. Range. What do we understand by range? Now, for generally, range is just the difference, that's difference between the highest number and that's subtracting, and the lowest number. Highest minus lowest. But this is basically for an ungrouped data. Ungrouped data. So if we have some set of numbers or data like 32, 6, 27, 30, 5, 45, 5 again, 6, 27, 30, 45. Now we need to find the range. If you go through this set of numbers, you can rearrange. It's okay for you if you feel you rearrange the number from lowest to highest, so that you can easily see which number is the lowest and which number is the highest. But in this list, the lowest number here is 5 and the highest is 45. So we'll now say 45 minus 5 gives us 40. This is the range for an ungrouped data. Now, for a group data, the range is quite similar. How? Let's see. It was a table like, let's say, class and frequency, and we say 1 to 10 gives us 4, 11 to 20 gives us 10, 21 to 30 gives us 12, 31 to 40 gives us another 12, then we have 41 to 50, we have 9. Now for us to get the range is still similar, but at this point we say the highest bound class minus the lowest bound class. So we are talking of classes here. Highest bound class minus the lowest bound class. So which is the highest bound class? The highest bound class here is 50 and the lowest is 1, and it gives us 49, which is the range. So you can see how simple it is to find range. The essence of this tutorial is targeted at those of you preparing for your statistics in any of your professional exams. I realize that majority of our students are kind of scared, especially those of you who are not in the science, core sciences or main commercial background. For some of you guys that came from the art class, or you just deviated into the professional line like ican, acca, cibn, ciba, and your taxation examinations, some of you have found it so difficult to pass your statistics. In fact, some have even written the exam not less than 3 times. But let me tell you one secret. I've also been in that shoe, and due to determination, I scaled through. That's the reason why I'm doing this tutorial for you online, and that's the reason why I'm also using a paper and a pen. I just want it to be in a relaxed atmosphere. Now this tutorial will look like your instructor is sitting beside you, working things out for you. Okay, so that is that about range. Let's go to mean deviation. Mean deviation. Now, in mean deviation, there are some terms I would like us to understand. But before I go through that term, I want you guys to look at this formula. Mean deviation equals summation x1 minus mean, that's the arithmetic mean, over n, which is the same thing as saying summation d over n. Now, when some of us see this kind of formula, we get scared and would like to run away or wish it away, that it will never happen. But the best thing in life is to confront your challenges and scale through. Now, this formula, I'll need to tell you that you just need to understand the formula and know it. It is compulsory. Now, let me explain this formula, guys. The symbol, this symbol, we all know is sigma symbol, is for summation, or you can say addition. It's for summing up or adding up an entire list of numbers. Our x is the data or the information. So you can say x is the data given or the information you are going to work with. Then n is the number of data given. So that is the number of x. N is the number of x given, or the number of information listed. Now you'll be wondering what this pipe stick means. For those of you who are in programming, especially in PHP, you'll find out that this symbol looks similar to what is below on your keyboard. We call it a pipe stick in programming, but in statistics it's called modulus. This is called the modulus. And you'll be wondering, what does modulus mean? In fact, I was so curious that I had to go on Google to check the definition of what modulus means. And it was a very simple definition. It means a non-negative value. Non-negative value which is absolute. Non-negative value which is absolute. So what it means is that any value within the modulus sign, if it comes as a negative sign, automatically becomes positive. So if you have calculator and you have -2 or -1 or minus anything, the absolute value will be non-negative and the negativity will disappear automatically. So what it means is that once you are doing your calculation and within the modulus sign you have a negative number like -10, -20, -15, -100, -1 million, it will automatically be converted to a positive number, positive integer or value, which makes it an absolute value. So this equation now means summation of x minus the mean, that's summation of the modulus x minus the mean over n. And you know what our x is, you know what our n is. So if you understand this concept, then we can go ahead and do some examples. Now, this formula is meant for ungroup data. Ungroup data. What it means is that you can only use it for examples or questions where it's not being classed in a table or being grouped together. But if you want to now do the one for a group data, group data, that is now, say, mean deviation is your summation f modulus x minus arithmetic mean over summation f, which gives us summation f d, that's modulus d, over sigma f, that's summation f. Now you can see that the formula is quite similar. The difference here is the n. So one is for group and the other is for ungroup data. So just note the differences. Now let's go and solve some questions. And I can assure you that this will ease some of your pain. Now, if we have an information says calculate the mean deviation, and that's 15, 17, 14, 16, 18. Now from the formula, mean deviation gives us summation of modulus x minus arithmetic mean x over n which gives us summation mean d, over n. Now we know from the information, we know what n is and we know what x is, but we don't know what the arithmetic mean is. So we need to first of all find what arithmetic mean really is before we can now work the formula. And you know our arithmetic mean, this arithmetic mean is equals to summation x over n. That is what our mean, arithmetic mean really is. So if we want to now do that, how many x do we have there? We have 15 plus 17 plus 14 plus 16 plus 18 over the numbers of values we have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 5, and this gives us 80 over 5, and we get 16. So 16 is our mean value. Now that we've gotten our arithmetic mean, the next thing is now to solve the equation. So mean deviation equals sigma, now say x minus arithmetic mean. What is our x? It's very simple. All you just need to do is, let's draw a table. X, and we have our x minus arithmetic mean, which gives us our d, fortunately. So we'll now say 15 please mind my pen. 15, 17, 14, 16, 18. So 15 minus the arithmetic mean, which is 16, gives us minus 1. 17 minus 16 gives us 1. 14 minus 16 gives us minus 2. 16 minus 16, 0. And 18 minus 16 is 2. So what's now our modulus d? Absolute value. Minus 1 is automatically 1. 1 is 1. Minus 2 is 2. 0 is always 0. And your 2 is 2. So the summation of this, that's this formula now, comes in. What's the summation of d? That's the summation of x minus arithmetic mean. Summation of d, if we add everything up, gives us 6. That's our summation. Now our mean deviation now is md equals summation d over n. And what is our summation d? D is 6 over n. N is 5. And our answer is 1.20. So mean deviation is equals to 1.20. Take your time. It's very easy. Sincerely, trust me, it's very, very easy. Now let's go to group data for mean deviation. Group data for our mean deviation. Group data. Now from what we did earlier, This is the formula for our group data. So you can remember now, right? Okay, so now let's go straight to the question for our group data. Now the question for our group data is, we have a table with class and frequency. So we'll be given a table with a class and frequency. So this is 1 to 10. This is 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, and 41 to 50. And we have the frequency of each of them. The first one is 10, next is 15, followed by 17, another 13, then we have 5. Now we are asked to find the mean deviation of this group data type. I know this is what usually trips off students, especially those of you who do not have much confidence in yourself. But today, I would like to assure you that your confidence will be restored. Now, from the formula of our group, our mean deviation for the group data, from the formula, you know, MD is equals to summation F modulus X minus mean X over summation F. So already common sense will tell you that you know that there's F here, you can add up everything. So I will extend the table. I'll first of all get the addition of F here, which is 60, that's the addition or summation. So let me put this symbol here. We have 60. But what is our X? Now if you've been following my channel, you will know that X is actually the midpoint of the value in your class. The midpoint. So the midpoint here, when I say, for instance, let me just show you one. Here, 1 plus 10 equals 11 over 2. And what is 11 over 2? 11 over 2 gives us 5.5. That is our X. Here, we say 11 plus 20 over 2. 11 plus 20 over 2 gives us 15.5. Here is 21 plus 30 over 2. 21 plus 30 over 2 gives us 25.5. So when you do it for the rest also, you get here 35.5. Where is messing up? 35.5 and 45.5. So those are our X values. Can you see how simple it is right now? So the next thing we are going to do is to get our mean X. Our mean X here for a group data. So mean X or summation of our mean X. But for us to get our mean X, mean here is summation F of X over summation f to get our arithmetic mean for a group data type. So once you see this, what you are going to now do is, first of all, let's get our f of x. We'll get our f of x. Now we have our f here and we have our x here. We need to get it so that we'll be able to do the summation. Now 10 times 5.5, 10 multiplied by 5.5 gives us 55. 15 multiplied by 15.5 gives us 232.5. 17 multiplied by 25.5 gives us 433.5. 13 multiplied by 35.5 gives us 461.5. Then 5 multiplied by 45.5 gives us 227.5. Now, can you see now? So from the mean, to calculate our mean, we need to look for the summation of f of x over the summation of f. So what is the addition of f of x here? That's f multiplied by x. If you add everything here, you will get 1410. 1410, if we bring it here now, 1410 over the summation of our f. F is 60 over 60. It gives us 23.5. This is our arithmetic mean for a group value, for a group table. So what we can now do is to now get our d, that's modulus d, which is x minus mean x, that's arithmetic mean, which from our calculation, if our arithmetic mean is 23.5, our x is 5.5. Let me quickly pad my worksheets. Okay, it's affecting the pen. Okay, let's see how it goes now, if my pen is going to now work well. So we have 5.5, good. 5.5 minus 23.5. 5.5 minus 23.5. So let me create another extension here. Let me just say d. 5.5 minus or modulus d. So 5.5 minus 23.5 gives us a minus 18. But because modulus is absolute value, we'll write 18 here. Now we have 15.5 minus, that's 15.5 minus 232.5. It gives us a minus 120. Minus 120 is 120. The next is, 15.5, sorry, 15.5 minus 23.5. 15.5 minus 23.5 gives us an 8. Sorry about my mistake. Gives us an 8. Then the next one is 25.5 minus 23.5. That gives us 2. Then followed by 35.5 minus 23.5. That should give us 12. And finally 45.5 minus 23.5. That should give us 22. So f of d, or f of modulus d. So what is our f here? 10. 10 times 18, 180. What's our f here? 15. 15 times 8 gives us 120. F here is 17. 17 times 2 gives us 34. 13 multiplied by 12 gives us 156. And finally we have 5 multiplied by 22 gives us 110. The total gives us 600. So now we have summation f, which is 60. Summation f of x is 1410, and summation f of modulus d is 600. Now let's look at our formula once again. This automatically gives us summation f of d over summation f. So once we go through our formula again, we'll now say mean deviation is f of d over f of x, a summation f, which our f of d is 600 and our summation f is 60. Once you do that, you get your value will now be 10. That's your mean deviation for a group value. So guys, try and digest this. In a short while, I will now treat standard deviation. But for now, is goodbye.